many years ago. And I loved it so much, but I completely forgot what it was. And when I saw this, I really agreed with her, and I just couldn't find it. And it got recommended me today, which is kind of like the universe. Anyways, let's begin. And if you guys want to learn how to apply these strategies, man, I have the dark, forbidden video that I had to delete because it was so evil. I don't want to go to hell. Okay, it had over 2 million views, and it taught 20 dark psychological tactics to make women fall in love with you. You guys can access it by clicking on the description down below, and there you'll be able to get it straight to your inbox. Okay, it's one of the most viewed videos on this topic, and once you sign up, you'll sign up for me to send you emails like these, where I give you guys quick advice on how to attract more women. You get value. You're gonna get value. I mean, you guys can stop it and read this. This is pretty valuable. So just click on the description down below to get your free gift. My birthday is coming up, and this is my gift to you guys. Okay, all right, let's see what she has to say. This is actually really good. Listen up. I don't know what she's...
So for today's video, I want to talk about something very personal. I've wanted to make a video about this for a while, but it's embarrassing and extremely personal and honestly makes me vulnerable, and it's something I do not like to tell anyone, all right? But I feel it could be a very interesting video topic and very useful to certain people out there. Mainly guys. So, alright. This is gonna get like a bit sexual, so if you're not interested...
Slagging a little bit.
Sexual, so if you're not interested in that, please stop watching now, okay? So basically, you know how guys see a girl differently, heterosexual guys. I'm talking about heterosexual people in this video, all right? So you know how heterosexual guys see a girl differently than like a girl sees herself, okay? So let's say like when guys go to a strip club versus like when girls go to a strip club. When girls go to strip club, they're like, woo! And I'm talking about like female strippers, right? They're like, woo, this is so much fun. Oh my God, we love you. And like, you're amazing. And like, they're giggling and they're having so much fun, right? When guys go, it's kind of more serious because guys are feeling the feminine energy, if you will, a bit more strongly than women are, right? Women are thinking it's beautiful and maybe they're getting a little bit of like sexy from the girls, and they're not really having the same reaction as guys are having. The guys are hypnotized. They're being put in a trance. Their hormones have gone like insane, and their hormones have given them like sex brain to the point where they're just almost out of control. Similarly, when I see a pair of boobs, I'm just like, okay, yeah, a pair of boobs, big whoop. Very nice or whatever. Like when my boyfriend, for example, sees one, it's a totally different experience. I'm just like, I really don't get it. But that's kind of man goggles, you know what I'm saying? So there's a very similar thing for women seeing men. But I really believe that a lot of men have no idea that women feel this way about guys, because maybe not everyone does to the same degree, like not all women feel this way to the same degree, but men have a sexual energy, a male energy too, that my point is that probably only women can see and feel and reflect back to them, and that they themselves, men, cannot really feel and see it in themselves. Now, the reason I had to make this video is because some of my male friends, like, they get really dejected and down because, you know, they have not had much luck with women. And maybe women have made fun of them in the past and said, like, they're unattractive in these certain ways, and they feel there is something defective about who they are, that they are just somehow fundamentally unattractive to women. And I myself have rejected a lot of guys, you know, back when I used to date, and rejected a lot of guys for different reasons, okay? Maybe this one was too shy. Maybe this one was too quiet. How ironic, right? Since I'm like the shyest and quietest among us all. But maybe this guy, he wasn't confident enough. Maybe this guy, I didn't like his looks really that much. Maybe this guy, he wasn't like, you know, acting cool enough or something. Maybe this guy, he was kind of too like begging and stuff, and maybe this guy, he wasn't a good kisser. All of that, all of those reasons to reject a guy did not take away from the way, how do I put this? All these reasons that I rejected guys, all right? I still felt each of these guys attractive, power-ass guys. It's like they were doing annoying things, and they were doing things which I couldn't accept, that my high standards or whatever at the time would not let me accept them for. But I didn't ever for 1 second forget that they were still guys, all right? And they still had and retained the power of a man, the same power that I'm talking about that, you know, a guy sees when he sees, you know, a naked woman or a really like sexy woman or something. All guys have that, and it's not visible to them, but it is visible to women, all right? So even when a girl's rejecting you for this reason, she still senses your masculine power deep down. It's just the way you're acting or whatever isn't cool, or maybe you're not really unleashing and tapping into the power she knows you has, and she's just like, I can't wait around all day, I can't deal with this, you know what I'm saying? But all guys have it, even guys I've rejected. I have still felt and seen their attractive power, and I know that if they almost like if they knew it was there, and they knew that I liked it, and they knew that I wanted it, and they unleashed it or turned it on or suddenly started to bring that out more, it would be dangerous for me, because then I would be vulnerable, because I would be able to be manipulated, and I would be kind of weak, if you know what I mean, because it's so attractive. So it would put me at like disadvantage. So I would never point this out to a guy necessarily. I'm just like, you know what, dude, you're on your own. You figure it out, because I'm not going to make myself vulnerable to tell you that I still find you attractive, and I'm not going to tell you how you could bring it out of yourself. For example, I had this male friend, all right, and I rejected him. We were dating. One time he got really angry at me in like a joking way, all right? And he really let like his masculine power that I always sensed under the surface out. And I got really turned on. But of course I did not tell him that, okay? But if he knew that, and he knew that, you know, he could bring that out more, he could use that against me.
I mean, that's why persistent works sometimes, but you got to be careful with persistent, you know? At the end of the day, you're a guy. And that's why when you take rejection like a man, it really does make you more attractive. Like when you take rejection and you're completely fine with it and there's no emotional reaction, key is no emotional reaction. A woman is almost like she'll put you in the background for like future, just in case. Like I've seen that. So that's actually very true. Just that stable, relaxed, it's okay, it's not the end of the world type of energy. And that pretty much comes down to you having a healthy self-esteem. And what that means is that you could make yourself happy when she rejects you. If she rejects you, you have a way to make yourself happy. You have a way to go from getting rejected to feeling confident. And some guys don't have that capacity. And that's why when they get rejected, they get bitter over time. And a woman can sense that. It's almost like having BO.
So what is this masculine power? It's difficult to put words to it, but it's an energy that all men have.
It's hormones.
That's extremely powerful. It's raw. It's rough. It's the power of
Love.
There's this book, Mode 1, okay?
Friendship.
And it's kind of talking about this. I recommend you all read it. And
Power of
basically, it
friendship.
said if every man took a truth serum and he said exactly what he thought and he did exactly what he wanted and he kind of didn't give a fuck
Well, they'll
anymore.
all be in prison.
And he said brutal, I guess, raw honesty about girls. Like, you know, instead of just being like, you're beautiful, if what he was really thinking was like, oh my God, I would love to just like throw you down on this couch and fuck you right now or whatever. And it's like kind of raunchy and dirty, but that was what he was honestly feeling. That is attractive, all right? If he's angry and he acts angry, that is attractive. It's this power that men have that's just like, maybe like if you're a guy watching this, you can understand it from the reverse perspective. Like, are there certain things that women do and you're just like, oh my God, like I am at your mercy. It's the same for girls with guys. Certain things they do. So my point in this video is always know and always remember that even if you're being rejected by a girl, that doesn't mean that you're fundamentally unattractive. She knows you're a guy still, okay? And all guys have this fundamental attractiveness to women. It's just that a lot of times these guys they don't know how to bring it out, and women aren't going to help them.
No, they're
that
not.
makes women vulnerable.
Yeah.
So what do you think of this video? I hope.
Yeah, totally. Let's see what the comment says. Tell a girl she's attractive, she won't think much. Tell a guy he's attractive, and he'll remember these words. This video reminds me of the old YouTube days. Yeah. Anyone here because it's ramp? Yeah, it did pop up. Wow, an honest heterosexual woman. It's called assertiveness. Women respect honesty and confidence in your actions, even if it hurts feelings. Turning 50 soon, and the biggest superpower I've gained is that sex doesn't have any power over me anymore. Yeah, that matters. Being raw and not reading a script made this visual gold. Yeah. And this is why you gotta learn how to handle rejection, man. And this is what I tell you guys. If you guys don't know how to do that, check out the book, The Power of Now I Don't Have It On Me. Or check out a free Vipassana retreat by going to dhamma.org. This website, it'll teach you this. It'll teach you how to handle rejection, you know? Or check out my course, Emotional Mastery. It teaches what the Vipassana retreat teaches, but in a video form. And it'll teach you how to develop this raw power. Because Hare Krishna, Jesus, the Buddha, all of them had bitches, man. All of them, right? So just click in the description down below. And if you don't, just check out my free gift that I have for you guys. You guys can it's all free. You guys will get into your mailbox, and that will give you access to my newsletter. And it's a fun way to get in touch, man. Anyways, man, if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfulattraction.org, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.